Good afternoon, my name is Chris Jones, and today I will be giving my speech on why it is very important not to have distractions while driving. One can always make another phone call, but life has no breakdown. Driving is hard enough. Why make it harder with pointless distractions like using your cell phone, applying makeup, changing the radio station, all of which you can do while the car is in park? There are many obstacles that you will face going from just point A to point B. Street signs, having to watch out for other drivers, traffic lights, pedestrians, all of which are just a few things that you have to watch out for just by just driving, in your day-to-day life. Today I will be doing my visual aid by PowerPoint. Some of the pictures on here may be a little bit graphic, but it's for you to understand that it is very important not to have too many distractions while you're driving. This first picture is of a man that was driving his car and he was sending a text message, and he was trying to finish that text message before the light changed. Unfortunately, he was not able to send that text message in time. The light changed, the car in front of him stopped short, he swerved to miss the car and actually hit the light pole. As you can see, he had a very nice vehicle with the sunroof and everything like that. Now the vehicle is totaled and is trashed. Text messaging while you're on your phone is a very bad idea. Just because you think you can send that text message before an oncoming car passes you, or that street light changes, or before that person gets done crossing the street, or anything of that sort, just because you think you can do it does not mean you should. Just because you have predicted text does not mean that you should go ahead and try to utilize that function while driving. If you have anything of that sort that's that important, as a phone call, a text, or anything of that sort that will distract you from driving and getting where you need to be safely for you and others, then just pull over. Exercise that right to just pull over to the right and make that phone call, send that text message, handle whatever business that you have to handle, so that way you can get back on the streets and drive safely. Of course, that is time consuming, but you rather consume time than take someone's life or put someone else's life in danger. That is not a good thing to do. It's not smart, and you should really exercise that right to just pull over. This right here is a little extreme. Obviously, it's not a real-time picture, but I chose this picture because it shows that having a cell phone can affect your car. No matter what kind of car you have an Audi, you can have a Mercedes, a BMW, all the way down to a 1998 Hyundai. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, having a cell phone and using that cell phone via text, via phone calls, or any type of distractions will affect your vehicle and yourself and other people. So just because you think that you have the nicer car on the street does not mean that people will move out of your way or yield to your actions. I chose this clip because it is very important to people to see that a cell phone really does affect your lifestyle. This is like a cell phone kind of made car type deal where the cell phone, it was involved in a wreck. Most wrecks are involved by using cell phones or some type of distractions. Mainly people would think that technology use type accidents were only happening towards 18 to 25-year-olds or younger, just basically like teenagers or people that grew up in the technology age, which is actually not the case. 71% of people between the ages of 18 and 19 admit that they have used their phone while driving. So this is not just a teenager or a younger problem or issue, as you would say. This actually goes all the way up into your adulthood. A lot of people will try to send that text, a lot of people will try to apply their makeup, a lot of people will try to change the radio from their iPod and do these things while operating a vehicle, which is not a smart thing to do. In the back of our minds, we know that that's not a smart thing to do, but instead they just try to do it just because they feel that if they got away with it one time, then they can do it again. This next slide is mainly directed towards the females. I know applying your makeup, to all the females, applying your makeup and getting ready to go to an interview or be with your friends or go to the mall or do any things of that sort, applying your makeup is very important because you're very, like your outer portion of you always want to make sure you're looking good. With that being said, that's great, but applying your makeup while driving in your vehicle is not a good thing to do. You should go ahead and and apply your makeup before you get in the vehicle, while the vehicle is in park, or when you reach your destination before you get out of your vehicle. This next issue is one that I hold dear because I do it myself. I need to work on it. It's eating while driving. I try to eat while driving to save time. You know what I mean? I'm going to go get this food and I'm going to go to my destination. But while I'm going to my destination, I'm going to eat the food so I won't be hungry when I get there and I can get out and do what I have to do. Just because they say the food is to go does not mean that you literally go and drive and eat the food. No. To go means you leave the restaurant and you take it home, or you take it to your destination and then you eat your food. That is very important. Please don't get those two mixed up, because eating while driving is a very big issue to most Americans and people driving around the world. Next is a video that I found explaining how driving while on a cell phone can affect you. Here it is. Man is driving his remote control car with his friends, trying to show it off. He receives a phone call. He answers the phone call, and as you can see, him driving his remote control car is not as good as it was. It broke the window, and now he has an issue. That is a real big problem. That is real serious today. You should not do that. You know, don't answer your cell phone, pull over, or let it ring. Your references for this would be lifescience.com. Read an article by Britt, middle initial R, last initial R, or study the distractions, not phones, cause car accidents, news at cnet.com. And these are things that you should use to help